Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 11 algebra exercise 11.3 question number 3. In these questions we study about arithmetic operation and connection between variable and constant. What is the question number 3? Let's see. This is the question number 3. You can see it. Question number 3 है identify the operation addition, subtraction, division, multiplication in the following expressions. Tell how the expressions have been formed. Okay, so first is a part. We have z plus 1, z minus 1, y plus 17 and y minus 17. In B part 17y, y by 17 and 5z. Okay, so this is addition. This is also addition. This is subtraction, multiplication, division and multiplication. So let's see how to write it. Okay, so here a part z plus 1. In this expression operation is used addition. Okay, because here you can see this is plus. Z minus 1. In this expression subtraction is used. Y plus 17. In this expression addition are used, and y minus 17. In this operation subtraction are used. Now B part 17y. In this part which operation are used? Here 17 into y. 17y means 17 into y. So multiplication are used. Multiplication are used. Okay. Next is y by 17. In this part you can see 17 divides y. So division are used. Okay. Now let's see what is the C part. 5z. You can see 5z. This is a 5 into z. It means 5z means 5 into z. So here which operation is used? Multiplication. Multiplication are used. Now student, I hope you have no problem to understand these questions and you are able to recognize operation such as this is symbol of addition, symbol of subtraction, symbol of addition, subtraction. Here 17y means 17 into y. So this is here You can say we use the percentage multiplications. 17 is constant, but y is variables. Y by 17, here you can see, this is the uh, arithmetic option of division. Okay. So let's see C part of this question. C part is 2y plus 70. Okay. So which operation here used? Operation is first, here you can see first multiplication after this addition. So we can write here multiplication and addition. This is clear. Here we used multiplication and addition. Next, 2y minus 17. 2y minus 17. This is equal to, here you can see 2y. 2y means 2 into y. You can write it 2 into y is equal to 2y. Okay. So here multiplication after subtraction. Multiplication and subtraction. Clear? This is clear. Okay. And next part. D part. What is the D part? D part is 7m. 7m. So which arithmetic operation you used here? Multiplication only. Multiplication. Clear? And minus 7 m plus 3. Here you can see first multiplication after this addition. So we used operation is multiplication and addition. Multiplication and addition. Clear? Now next part, 7m minus 3. Okay. So here this is only minus 7. Okay. This minus is only operate in 7, not m. So okay, here use multiplication and the subtraction. Clear? So student, in this way we complete question number 3. I hope all of you understood and you are able to recognize arithmetic operation. Arithmetic operation is 4 types. Okay, according to your standard: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay. Now we are going to solve next question. It means just question number 4. What is the question number 4? Let's see. This is a question number 4. Okay. Give expression for the following cases. Okay. So what is the expression of the following cases? So you can see here in A part of question number 4, 7 added to P. 7 added to it means that 7 plus p, 7 subtracted from p multiplied by 7, p divided by 7, 7 subtracted from minus m, minus p multiplied by 5, minus p divided by 5, p multiplied by minus 5. This is the expressions. Okay. So let's see how we solve it. So in a part, arithmetic operation is addition. So you can write it uh, p plus 7. In B part, this is given that 7 subtracted from p. So you can write it p minus 7. So student, let's see. This is A part. Okay. This is given 7 8 to p. It means that p plus 7. Okay. B part, you can see this is here given B part. 7 subtracted from p. So B part is equal to p minus 7. Okay. C part given p multiplied by 7. So p multiplied by 7, it means that 7 into p is equal to 7. Okay. D part, p divided by 7. So p divided by 7. Okay. E part, 7 subtracted from minus m. 7 subtracted from minus 7. So minus m minus 7. Clear? F part is minus p multiplied by 5. This is equal to 5 into minus. This is equal to minus 5 into p. Clear? And G part is minus p divided by 5. It's become minus p divided by 5. Okay. And H part, p multiplied by minus 5. So you can see here this is H part, p multiplied by minus 5. Minus 5 into p, this is equal to minus 5. So student, I hope all of understood this question number 4. Now we are going to discuss question number 5. What is the question number 5? Let's see. This is a question number 5. You can see on your screen. Question 5 है, give expression in the following cases. Part A, 11 added to 2m. Part B, 11 subtracted from 2m. Part C, 5 times y. 5 times y means 5 into y means 5y. To which 3 is added. Okay. D part, 5 times y from which 3 is subtracted. Okay. So 5 times y means 5y, from which 3 is subtracted means 5y minus 3. Y is multiplied by minus 8. Okay. And F part is y is multiplied by minus 8 and then 5 is added to the result. And 5 G part, y is multiplied by 5 and the result is subtracted from 16. Okay, this is a y is multiplied by 5 and the result is subtracted from 16. And the h part, y is multiplied by minus 5 and the result is added to 16. So student, let's see how to solve it. And now, so question number 5, part A. This is given 11 added to 2m. So it's become 2m plus 11. Okay. Now it's B part, 11 subtracted from 2m. So this is B part. Two m minus 11. Now C part is 5 times y, to which 3 is added. Then 5 times y means 5 times y means 5 into y. This is equal to 5. After this, to which 3 is added, it means that 5y plus 3. Clear? So what is our C part? 5y plus 3. 5y plus 3. Okay. Now, what is the D part? 5 times y, from which 3 is subtracted. So 5 times y means 5 into y. Okay, this is 5y, from which 3 is subtracted. Okay, it means that minus 3. This is our D part. Okay. So this is a D part. 5y minus 3. 5y minus 3. Clear? And E part is y multiplied by minus 8. Okay, y multiplied by minus 8. So minus 8 into y. Y is multiplied by minus 8. This is equal to minus 8y. Clear? Next part. Next part is F part. What is F part? Question number 5. Y multiplied by minus 8 and 5 is added to the result. So first we multiply y by minus 8. So here you can see it's become minus 8. Here y is multiplied by minus 8. So it is become minus 8. After this, then 5 is added to the result. This is our result. If minus 8 is multiplied by y, what is the result? Result is minus 8y. Then we add it 5. So F part becomes minus 8y plus 5. Okay. Y is multiplied by minus 8. After this, in result we add 5. So result is minus 8y. So in this result we add plus 5. Clear? Now G part. Y is multiplied by 5 and result is subtracted from 16. Y is multiplied by 5. So it is become 5y. And the result, what is the result? 5y is the result. Okay, if you multiply y, by 5y, the result is 5y. Okay, then this result means 5y, this result is separated from 16. So what is our expression? So it's become 16 minus 5y. And 16 minus 5. And the h part, y multiplied by minus 5 and result is added to 16. This is very simple. So first if we multiplied y by minus 5, so result is minus 5y. After this we add it 16. Okay, so this is a h part. Minus 5y. Okay, so student, I hope all of you know how to solve such type questions. Okay, let's see question number 5. How to write question number 5 of this exercise 11.3. Oh, sorry, question number 6. This is question number 5 and this is question number 6. From expression using T4, use not more than one numbers operation. Every expression must have T in it. Okay. So question part A of question 6, we write the expression to use T and 4. Okay, and use not more than one numbers operation. Every expression in must have T. Okay, and in B part, from expression using Y, 2 and Z, every expression must have Y in it. Use only two numbers operation. These should be different. Okay, so first we solve part A of this question, after this part B. Okay, so let's see how to solve it. So here only we use T and 4 and write following expression, use operation. So first write T plus 4 here, T minus 4 minus minus T plus 4, T divided by 4, 4 divided by T and 4T, T multiplied by T. Okay, 4 multiplied by T. This is a expression. We make it by the T and the 4 with the arithmetic operations. Okay, now let's see part B of this question 6. What is the part B? Here given y 2 and 7. We form expression using y 2 and 7. In each case y must in it. So let's see. Y to 7, you can write 2y plus 7. Okay, 2y minus 7, that's 7y plus 2, that's 7y minus 2, 7y by 2. Clear? Yeah, 2y by 7, and so on many expression you can make. Clear? So in this way you complete question number 6. You can also find like this other expression, 2 plus 7 by y, okay, or y plus 7 by 2, y minus 7 by 2, and so on. A lot of expression you can write it. Okay, so I hope all of you understood. Such type questions you can solve and you have no problem. Now student, in this way we completed exercise 11.3. Now we are going to discuss about exercise 11.4. So in this exercise, question number 1 is question have take Sarita's parents age to be y years. What is the Sarita parents age? Take Sarita's present age to be y years. So we write Sarita present it is y years. And part A, what will be the what will be her age 5 years from now? From now means after 5 years. If Sarita age is y years, what is her age after 5 years? And the second part, what was her age 3 years back? 3 years back means before 3 years. If present age of Sarita age y years, because this is given. So what age of Sarita 3 years before, yeah, 3 years back? Before 3 years, 3 years back. And the third part, Sarita grandfather is 6 times her age. So what is the age of her grandfather? Okay, 6 times means 6 multiplied by 6. So Sarita present age is y years. So grandfather present age is 6 times of Sarita age. So it's become 6 into y. It means that's 6y. Now fourth part, uh, grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. What is the grandmother's age? Grandmother's age is 2 years younger than grandfather's. So what is the grandmother's age? So before this we find the grandfather age. What is the grandfather age? Grandfather is the 6 times of Sarita age. So what the Sarita age? This is given. Sarita age is present age is y year. So grandfather present age is 6y. And what is the grandmother present age? So grandmother is 2 years older than the grandfather age. So grandfather age is 6y. So grandmother age is 6y minus 2. Clear? Now next part. Sarita father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Sarita age. 5 years more than 3 times Sarita age. Sarita father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Sarita age. So what is the present age of fathers of Sarita? Sarita father's age. Okay. So 3 times 3y because Sarita present age is 3y. So 3 times, okay, 5 years more than. So what is the age of Sarita father's? 3y plus 5. More means plus. Okay. Addition. Less means subtraction. Before means minus. Back means also minus. Okay. Times means multiply. So let's see how to solve this question of question number 1 of exercise 11.4. So first question here, A part. This is question number 1, A part, okay, and first part. What will her age 5 years from now? So age of Sarita 5 years from now means after 5 years. So it's become y plus 5. Okay. Sarita age after 5 years is y plus 5 years because this is given Sarita present age is y years. Okay. A second part. What was her age 3 years back? 3 years back means before 3 years. Suppose at times uh, you are 11 years old. So before 3 years, how many years you old? So what you do? You subtract 11 minus 3 from 11. You get your age before 3 years is 8 years. Okay, and after 3 years, so you 11 plus 3, 14 years. Okay, so what he asked, present age of Sarita age is y years. Okay, and what is the Sarita age 3 years back? Back 3 years, yeah, before 3 years, means same. So y minus 3. How many years? Y minus 3 years. Y minus 3 years. Third part. Sarita grandfather is 6 times her age. 6 times her age. Her age means Sarita age. Sarita grandfather is 6 times her age. So it's become 6y. The present age of grandfather is 6y. 6 into y. 6 times is equal to 6y years. Fourth part. Uh, Grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. So grandmother is 2 years younger means less. Okay. So we subtract 2 years subtract from the age of grandfather. So what is the age of grandfather? Grandfather is 6 years because grandfather is 6 times age of Sarita age. Present age of grandfather is 6 times the present of Sarita age. So it's become grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather age. So it becomes 6y minus 2. Okay. Now fifth part. What is the fifth part? Fifth part is that Sarita father's age is 5 years more than 3 times the Sarita age. 5 years more than 3 times the Sarita age. So 5 years more than means 5 plus 3 times 3y. Sarita present age is y. So father present is 3y plus 5. 3y plus 5. Okay. So student, I hope all of you understood this question and also exercise 11.3. Okay, and you have no problem. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.